Hey y'all, it's Jessie Kalen here with your weekly Oracle card reading for the week beginning, I think the 26th, February 26th of 2018. You'll have to forgive all the noise. Angel has decided that she wants to participate in the reading. So any noises you hear, please try to take it in animal speak. Try to see a synchronicity within the intrusions. The interruptions. And this week I'm using the Flower Therapy by Doreen Virtue and Robert Reeves. And if you would like a personal reading with me, as of right now, everything is going to be going through Venmo. So it doesn't have like a fee or whatever, the way that PayPal does. Well, PayPal, there's a more roundabout way with PayPal. I feel like Venmo is a much more straightforward thing. Also, if you would like a personal reading with me, all of the instructions will be down below, but for the auditory learners out there like myself, $20 will get you a picture of your spread, along with a very well-written message about each card and whatever other messages Spirit wants to give you at that point in time. You can also send an energy exchange donation for if these things are of high value to you and you don't really want to get a personal reading yet, or you don't need one, or you just had one but this was so on point and you want to show your support, and Lord knows I would love to have your support. The suggested donation is $7.77, and you can give that on Venmo as well. When you purchase a personal reading, be sure to send me an email at jessiekalen777@gmail.com, spelling as it is on the YouTube channel. And just say like, hey, this is me from Venmo, if your name differs from your email, and this is what I would like my reading to be about. If I do not get an email, and like, I think I can on Venmo. This is still new. A couple weeks. We're going to work out the kinks together. I think I can find the email of the recipient of the payment through Venmo, so you can get your reading. If I do not get any inquiry, it will be a general reading. All right. But you can also specify, I would love a clarifier, like, hey, just a general check-in. Some people do can I get a general look at the next coming month? Like, you know, but if you want to provide a focus, love, finances, career, you know, pinpoint a dream. I'm really good at dream interpretations. All right. And hello, I am now certified at least in level 1 Reiki. So like, I'm taking my time with my practices, and I will be level 2 fairly soon. So right now, if you would like to schedule a Reiki appointment, it can be long distance. Basically, we just have to find a time. It's more powerful if you and I can sit together in the same linear moment. So we're going to have to figure out time difference and availability schedules. But that, for 20 minutes of Reiki energy healing, will be $33.33. And we can schedule that in together. Okay, so again, all of that information will be down below. And so I already pulled the cards. Usually you see me shuffle. But then Angel was like, I'm participating, and like, maybe she's winding down now. Who knows? Okay, so all of that is out of the way. I just want to say that this coming week is going to be fairly trying, especially for those who are living through a twin flame experience or preparing for a twin flame experience. That is something that you will hear me talk about on my channel, as it is something that I am currently living through. And I am also, payday is on Friday. I hope that I am doing what is divinely guided. I hope that this can become, you know, my main source of income, because I would love to quit that toxic. It's not toxic. It's just so, the highway to hell is paved with good intentions. This animal shelter is the epitome of that. So, anyway, I'm feeling, especially for those preparing or in the twin flame community, but even those who are not, like, this is a huge cosmic tug. Like, this is all inclusive. This is a general reading. That the coming week is going to be raw, is going to be very trying, abrasive, but do try to see it as like we are exfoliating that which we do not need. Right? If you've been with me for a while, you know my positive viewpoint on hardships and turmoil, and everything happens for a reason. So like, if it's particularly painful for you, you've got a particularly painful wound that you have not healed. So any pain that arises this week, self-medicate in a spiritual sense, all right? If you can abstain during this week, and this is a message for me too. Hey, we're all human. But like, yeah, I'm seeing angels like in a science lab, like experimenting. So like, even though we may be given like a really, really messy something to deal with, you know, why don't we try this week to cope or medicate with energy and thought process rather than any other means? I would also, please leave me comments down below if you would appreciate maybe like a live YouTube reading event where we can pull a few cards, I can answer a few questions, and then we could do a meditation together if you like. I think that could be really, really cool, except the angels are saying like maybe not yet for the meditation, but yeah, I'm getting the go ahead for a live reading event. So I might be doing that this week. Yeah, you'll get notifications and stuff. I don't expect a whole lot of viewers as I only have like 40 subscribers at this point in time, but I think that should be a regular practice. I would love to do that at least once a week. So, okay, we got through all that. Let's get to the cards now. The overall tone of the week is let your inner beauty shine, pink rose. And that's the thing about the self-soothing technique coming through. You can put a blanket over your light by doing things and falling back on patterns, by relying on something else to make you feel relief or feel better or feel good at all, right? Like if you're not feeling good and you are using a substance or a person, you know, there can be that codependency on any level, right? And so we will be challenged. We will be faced up with this week, this coming week of the 26th of February. We're going to be faced with, I want the change and I'm not getting it, so how do I deal with it? Well, not in the way you've been dealing with things before, because that's what got you to here now, right? So focusing on changes. You are a brilliant example of God's love. Everything about you is perfect. And if you can't see Angel, but she did the yawn of agreement. Everything about you is perfect. So let your light shine and inspire others. So I'm getting a mixed message here. Like 50% of you are not going to want to boast. You're not going to want to say, I'm quitting, I'm doing it, I'm clean slating, because people around you are going to be in a not so high frequency space, and they're going to be judging you along your way and giving you psychic attacks, and like you don't want to invite that sort of energy in. You don't want to announce to the world and draw eyes to yourself for people to wish you ill will. Yes? So 50% of you do confide in a trusted friend, but don't spill over. Like talk about this with someone who is willing to help you when you falter or when you're struggling, not someone who's an enabler, who, you know, hey, life is life, material's material, just like relax, baby, enjoy the ride. No, sometimes Spirit puts us through things so that we can evolve. All right, and that's what I'm really feeling this coming week is a large, and I felt in my sacral chakra like a heavy egg kind of like coming into formation. So like we want to bring something into the world and we want to nurture it and give it proper gestation. So this is the week where we step up to the plate and we go like, all right, this is what I want. This is what I want to have come together. And I know what to do in order to make that happen. All right. So that's a whole new level of detox, is just stepping up to the plate, going through that threshold, leaving behind that which you do not need, not bringing it with you. Right? I have a feeling like I'm going to have a hard time this week with this. I do. I really do. But anyway, so the heavy message being everything about you is perfect, including your divine inspirations to make changes. That's perfection. Follow your own voice and your inner guidance. So we have peer pressure, open your heart, chakra clearing. Brrr. What does that all say together? Sewn into a nice pretty picture. Chakra clearing, open your heart, peer pressure. Don't let others coerce you into a decision. Anyone. I swear to God, I'm prepped for these messages. This is partly why I feel like I'm on my divine life purpose. It's because last week, did I not just say about how like 3 times people told me literally to put myself in a box? Nuh-uh. No, no, no. You do not have to do a blessed thing for anyone except yourself. Except for the bond with spirit that you are nurturing. Right? So, you know in your heart what the right choice is. And it's so interesting. You know in your heart what the right choice is, leading to open your heart. Red rose. Your potential for greater love rests in opening your heart. So I'm seeing so many different levels of people's vulnerability. And for those who are not very vulnerable, it can be a very scary, scary, scary process to just open yourself up to the possibility, because what happens when you open yourself up, when you've been clamped for so long, the risk is real, because as you open yourself up to let your true you out, that just means that there's more space for possibility for pain to come in. But that's where the chakra clearing comes in. Blockages and wounds from your past will be healed, and you will be met with the true passion you seek. By clearing your chakras, you open yourself up to profound wisdom. All right? So, opening your heart, that vulnerability, clearing your blockages, clearing your chakras, feeling, how do I describe this? Because I'm clairsentient, heavily, first and foremost, I feel feelings. I feel the chakras, like as if they were my body. That's how sensitive it is. So when I see things like chakra clearing and all that stuff and blockages, I can literally feel where those blockages are. Now, literally feeling for me in a chakra sense can be translated into like the decision-making factor. You know, those emotions, pay attention to how your body feels. If you are scared to be vulnerable, where is your body tingling or vibrating? Probably down in the root chakra area, between your legs, the testicles, the vulva, the opening, that area. Now keep in mind, we have like over 144 chakras. It's like 206 bones in the body. We have like 7 big ones, and we have 12 main ones, but we have like many all over. So the root chakra being like the lowest of the 7 big ones. And so like just, you might feel a heat. You might just be very aware of the skin touching the clothes there whenever you have a rush of emotion. Believe it or not, when you are feeling emotions, you are feeling, your body is reacting to the energy moving around you. Okay, so that's just a nice little tidbit to perhaps move your spiritual awareness along. And anybody can do what I do, actually. So feel free to exercise that as you will. They're drawing me to this chakra clearing and the colors of the bloom. And actually we have, okay. So we have this very, very pink lotus flower. It's a lotus, beautiful, highly regarded as a spiritual flower in many cultures and many religions. With the yellow, I should know that word. The part of the flower that holds the pollen. I think it begins with an A. I'm gonna have to do some research on that. But so that's, the pink is higher heart and the yellow is solar plexus oriented. So you're gonna have to have a lot of confidence to follow this divine wisdom coming through that emanates through you. Now again, with the pink, there's lots of pink and there's yellow. There are 2 cards with pink flowers with yellow centers. So within this, you can see that as the funnel of ego. Like, we are all divine love. We are all this. And when it gets to the center of it, the smaller portion, that's our individual selves. And that can be seen as the solar plexus. Cool. So, but with this pink going on with these splashes of yellow, definitely higher love, definitely working on the divine relationship between your individual self and spirit. So, if you are in a romantic relationship, that energy from last week is kind of carrying on over through where it's a one-on-one time. It's not so much deeply involved with the other person or needing to support the other person or them supporting you necessarily. I am feeling like both of a need to have me time. And if you're in a position where you need the me time and your partner is a little bit codependent, you need to draw some strong boundaries. And you need to give some strong boundaries in return. Okay, there's a message coming through for like someone in particular who needs to hear this, that you are participating by enabling a codependent relationship. And even though it may be really, really difficult for you, this is an excellent opportunity for you to say no to something and let them go have a hissy fit on their own. Do not get caught up in their negative spiral energy. Okay? And we can take that message as a general reading, like, to any degree, but I am feeling very strongly a romantic partnership. I'm feeling a divine masculine energy, feeling this way about a divine feminine energy. So the divine feminine may be feeling insecure and whatnot and has latched onto a masculine frequency and putting their well-being as the masculine's responsibility, and that's not balance, right? And so, but again, we can take that on any level, any sort of happenstance, any sort of codependency that we recognize. We can draw boundaries and we can harness our own decisions in the process, our own actions, our own viewpoints and perspectives on the matter. Okay? Alrighty, y'all. There it is. Thank you so much for being here. I hope to be here for quite a long time. I'm going to do, let's see. I have my next day off from Animal Friends. Next week is different. Next week is different. But it'll be a live event, and you'll get a notification, and it will be divine. Whoever will be there will need to be there. Whoever will need to be there will be there. That's what I meant to say. And I love you so much, and I hope you love me. I love me. Love you for loving yourself. Take care. Bye.